Welcome to FoodPoint. In this episode, I'll be making a trio of dips and also show you how to turn corn tortillas into fresh corn chips. I'll start with a classic Pico de Gayo. For this, you'll need 3 diced tomatoes, a diced red onion, 2 diced jalapenos, half a cup of chopped coriander, the juice of 1 lime, and some salt. Place the onion into a bowl along with the lime juice and a generous pinch of salt. Mix together and leave for 5 to 10 minutes so that the onion mellows slightly. Add in all the other ingredients and mix until combined. Then it's ready to serve. Easy, right? This is actually a fairly standard salsa that can be used to top any dish you like. Next up, there's a tomatillo salsa verde, which is a bit zingier than the first salsa. For this, you'll need 1 cup of diced tomatillos, a diced avocado, 2 sliced spring onions, half a cup of chopped coriander, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, the juice of 1 lime, half a tablespoon of sugar, and some salt. Place the sugar into a bowl along with a generous pinch of salt and the lime juice. Stir until the sugar dissolves, then add the spring onions and leave to mellow for 5 to 10 minutes. Then add in the remaining ingredients and mix until combined. And once again you're done. As before, use this salsa whenever and wherever you want. Finally, and a bit more work intensive, is a double layered cheesy bean dip. To make the bean component, you'll need some beans, and I've chosen to use 1 cup of kidney beans and 1 cup of cannellini beans. You'll also need a diced red onion, 2 cloves of diced garlic, a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of ground coriander, and some salt. Heat some oil in a pan over a medium-high heat, then add the onion along with a generous pinch of salt. Fry until it begins to brown, then add in the garlic and fry until softened. Add the spices and fry for 30 to 60 seconds before adding the beans. Continue to fry for 5 minutes or so until the beans begin to break down. Then transfer the mixture to a food processor and blend until smooth. Spoon into serving bowls and move on to the jalapeno cheese topping. I find a combination of melty cheese and creamy cheese works best, so I've opted for 200 grams of manchego and 200 grams of feta. You'll also need 150 ml of tequila, a third of a cup of plain flour, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and approximately a quarter of a cup of chopped pickled jalapeno chilies. I've used half green and half red for aesthetic appeal. Melt the butter in a pot over medium heat, then add the flour and stir until absorbed and the mixture turns a light nut brown colour. Reduce the heat to low and add in the tequila, mixing to form a paste. Add the manchego and stir until it begins to melt. Then add the feta and mix until everything melts together. Turn off the heat and mix in the jalapenos, then spoon over the top of the bean dip. You'll want to serve this hot to prevent the cheese from solidifying too much. And now it's onto the chips. Of course you can just buy them, but if you've got some spare corn tortillas laying around, you may as well make your own. Simply cut the tortillas into wedges and fry until crispy. Then drain on some paper towel before serving. So there you have it, a trio of dips with fresh corn chips. For my tortilla recipe, please click the box on the left, or, for a dish using chimichurri sauce, please click the screen on the right, and if you like what you see, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Please also check out the blog at foodpointhq.blogspot.com for more in-depth recipes and updates. If you have a recipe request, send me a message and it may be included in a future episode. Until next time, happy eating!